The American Health Journal, bringing you the latest information on medicine, psychology, diagnosis, treatment, and prevention. This week, the American Health Journal presents a special report, Discoveries in Alternative Medicine, with your host, Roger Cooper.
Welcome to this edition of Discoveries in Alternative Medicine. I'm your host, Roger Cooper. In our research for the latest in natural products as alternatives to standard medical treatments, we found another interesting story in the area of anti-aging. We met with Jim Kazak, a research chemist with a degree from the University of Massachusetts. He has experience in laboratory product development and is the inventor of a new formula called the Ageless Secret. We also spoke with several medical doctors who are testing and supplying this product to their patients. For our first segment on the discovery of this formula, we'll go to our reporter, Laura Windsor.
I met with Jim Kazak and asked him how and why we age and the science behind it.
I was on a quest to find the answer, the true answer as to how we age. There are many theories about aging. The free radical theory, the hormone replacement theory, and also what they call the atrophy theory, where 10 cells die and 10 cells are replaced. By the time we reach age 70, of the 10 cells that die off, only 7 are replaced. So there's something going on in the body, some kind of mechanism that needed to be understood. And it was the research of Dr. Harold Burr that inspired me to look into the idea of the energy connection and cellular renewal. Because in Dr. Burr's research, he reported an amazing thing, that when he measured the energy field around a seeded sprout, it was not the shape of the seeded sprout, but it was the shape of the adult plant that it was to become. So that meant there was a correlation between this energy field and how the body renewed itself.
The inspiration of Mr. Kazak's discovery was based on the writings of Dr. Harold Burr, so we asked for more information on his research.
Dr. Burr is a researcher from Yale. Dr. Burr and his colleagues did more than 20 years of research measuring the electrical energy field around people, plants, and seeds. And he found that this field permeated, penetrated, and surrounded every cell in the body. So therefore, the skin has energy.
We asked Mr. Kazak about the basis of his energetic formula and how it can help someone look younger.
An energetic cosmetic is a term that I coined. And I developed that so people could understand the energetic aspects in the product and how it benefits the skin to improve skin elasticity by boosting the electrical energy in the skin. It is possible to look younger as we're getting older because of the new technologies that are available. You know, cosmetic surgery can reposition tissue, but that does not improve skin quality, does not improve skin elasticity, does not make the skin develop a beautiful, healthy glow. The Ageless Secret helps to improve the quality of skin. It helps to improve the suppleness, make the skin look young again by improving skin elasticity.
We asked Dr. Stephen Gundry, a noted cardiologist and best-selling author of Dr. Gundry's Diet Evolution, about his personal experience and the science behind the formula.
Well, I've actually used the product for about 3 months on a continuous basis. And one of the first things you notice when you use the product is that your skin feels tighter, I guess is the best word for it. And particularly if you put it on as directed and massage it in, you definitely notice that your skin feels firmer. And I think there's some pretty good reasons for that. I don't think it's hocus pocus. There's some excellent vitamins, particularly niacin as part of the formula, that activate certain cells in the skin. The other really important thing is the pH of this product is very conducive to the skin being tightening and being healthier feeling. So yeah, it works.
Hands-on skincare is the best way to describe an esthetician. They see the day-to-day improvements in their client's skin. So we spoke to Annalisa Naraki, a professional esthetician, for her observations.
I've been an esthetician for 23 years, and I've been using the Ageless Secret for about a couple of years now. I use it twice a day. I use it in the morning and at night. I have a lamp. I spray all day long. I spray my hands, I spray my face. I don't know how many times a day I spray, but I spray and spray and spray.
The formula can be an alternative to plastic surgery or a new way to enhance the results of surgery. We asked Karen Price, who has been using the product for over 3 years.
because all of my friends around 50 were having plastic surgery and I didn't like the look. And I had somebody introduce me to the product 3 years ago, and they looked, I said, "You've got to be kidding me. Have you done Botox? Have you done injectables?" And they said no. So they introduced me to Jim and Paula 3 years ago, and I've been using it for 3 years. I want to be natural. I don't want the look that I see, unfortunately, in other women. So that's what drew me to it. The lady that introduced me to it was 60 years old. She's gorgeous. And I said, that's the look I want to have. I'm very outdoorsy. I'm a horse girl. I live in the mountains. I hike. It helps me with sun. They said I could spray it and use it more protective for my skin.
And finally, we spoke to author Joan Bunny about her recent book and some of the natural results she has seen.
Sexy in Your 60s is the name of my book, How You Can Naturally Reverse the Aging Process. The book is an accumulation of the body, the mind, and the spirit working in unison with each other. I've been using the product for about 3 months, and upon using the products quickly, I noticed amazing things happening to my skin and my face, a lifting of the skin, a tightening of the skin, like a mini facelift, but totally natural. Partially the book. Now that I've talked the talk, I'm walking the walk, so I'm always searching for products that are natural. I had no idea when I started using this product that this product would enhance my looks the way that it has.
I heard about Joan's book before I did this report, so I got the opportunity to read it and found the book full of interesting facts and some very good advice. For Discoveries in Alternative Medicine, I'm Laura Windsor.
Medical practitioners are sometimes slow to embrace natural products. But in the case of the Ageless Secret, we found many followers such as Dr. Daniel Johnson. He's a physician specializing in anti-aging medicine. He conducted tests to accurately measure the effectiveness of the formula.
In this test, we are measuring and analyzing minute fluctuations of energy flow through the body's acupuncture meridians. There's an electrode, if you will, being held in one hand by the patient and a blunt probe being touched to certain acupuncture points on the fingers of the other hand. And even though the patient isn't feeling anything, we're actually measuring minute fluctuations of energy flow. Every substance in the universe has a unique electromagnetic field, whether it's cottage cheese or chicken or water or a vitamin pill or Ageless Secret. And so the machine has the ability to read that electromagnetic signature and feed it into the circuit being measured and seeing if the circuit tests stronger or weaker. The more it tests stronger, the more beneficial this substance is, the more the body is saying, yes, that would be good for me. I'd like to use that.
We asked Dr. Johnson if most people had positive reactions with this product.
Yes, we find that when we test people for their reaction to Ageless Secret, the vast majority of people test extraordinarily high, much higher than we usually see for a good vitamin or a good mineral or some other nutritional supplement. We've been using Ageless Secret, I think, for about 1.5 years now, and I've seen patients that literally look 10 years younger within a few months of using it. And so we're getting remarkable results. My wife loves the stuff. If I ran out of Ageless Secret and she couldn't get it, I'd be in big trouble.
We asked Jim Kazak to tell us about that critical moment when he first realized he could effectively change the elasticity of skin.
The really critical moment in the invention of the Ageless Secret was when I was using the body as a biofeedback mechanism in testing the skin elasticity test. The skin elasticity test is supposed to be a measure of the degree of hydration, but actually it's much more than that. When it's done in a scientific manner, it actually can show you what's happening inside the body as well, how we're aging. And it was really interesting as I tested different kinds of substances and put them on the skin, different formulations, and the development of the product over the years. Some of the substances that I was using should not have improved the skin elasticity, but they did. And I said, oh yeah, it's the energy component that's doing it. It's not the substance itself. That was the aha moment. It was like, okay, Burr was right. The energy field is the key. If you can work with the energy field, do no harm to that energy field, actually support it if you can, you're going to see amazing changes to the skin. And the skin elasticity shows the changes instantaneously.
We followed up with this question of why the formula works so quickly.
It actually works so quickly because it's working with the energy field. The energy field, think of it sort of like sending a signal through radio waves. I mean, you just touch the button and bang, the signal's there. So instead of having to work with nerve impulses and having to work with the physical body, we have the advantage of working with the actual energetic body, which Dr. Burr said was really, really important to work with. And by doing this, we also have the extra benefit of doing no harm to the body at any level, since we're not penetrating into the cells physically. But it even works over makeup without moving the makeup, because the field exists over the surface of the skin.
Approximately 15 years ago, I had a facelift done. And I noticed maybe 6 or 7 years later that I started getting wrinkles again. And I did not want to go through another facelift. So I started using the product about 2 years ago and immediately saw a difference in my skin. And I asked my husband about what he noticed. And he said the biggest thing for him was he noticed I looked straight on having my picture taken. And when I look in the mirror now, I like what I see where I didn't before.
I've been using the product for 10 years. And when I was 50 years old, my eyelids were extremely crepey. And now, at age 60, they're as tight as can be. Also, my face, the lines around my mouth have lifted, and I have a much smoother, younger, tighter, firmer skin. When I do the far infrared lamp treatments, I see results in people in 15 minutes. They develop a beautiful, healthy glow. Their skin looks firmer and smoother.
What are the vitamins proven to be beneficial to the skin? Vitamin A, B12, C, vitamin D, or E? The answer when we return. The ebook entitled You're Not Supposed to Look Older is available free of charge by logging on to agelesssecret.com and click on the book title. What are the vitamins proven to help the skin? The answer is vitamin C and E. Both these antioxidant vitamins work by preventing the breakdown of collagen, the structured protein which helps keep our skin smooth and elastic. We ask the question everyone is wondering about. What are the ingredients in the Ageless Secret formula?
The product is a mixture of super purified water, MSM, aloe, and trace minerals that have been energized with a special process that I created. I call catalyst chemistry to keep it simple, using cayenne pepper, niacin, hoshu, wu, and helichrysum as catalysts and other substances. Those ingredients are not present in any amount in the final formula. They simply help to energize the MSM, aloe, and trace minerals so I can use very tiny amounts. This gives us the advantage of being able to create a cosmetic product that is not sticky, it's not greasy, it's not oily, it leaves no powdery residue. And so we have superior benefits that we can offer with the ingredients being all natural.
And finally, the question of product safety.
The product is very safe. It's so safe you could drink it. One of the things about the product is that it's made only with ingredients that have clinically proven to be nourishing and healthy.
Thank you for watching this special edition of Discoveries in Alternative Medicine. If you have any questions or need information on what you've seen here today, please call us at 800-303-3200, or you can go to thedoctorshow.com. As always, we'll continue to bring you the latest in alternative medicine and prevention, so you can live a healthier and better life. For Discoveries in Alternative Medicine, I'm Roger Cooper.